Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another review. I'm Anonymous2099, and this is John Constantine from the Arrow TV show. This is a review on him. And if you don't know my style, I like to dive into the character along with talk about the figure. So, since this is sort of a basic figure, he's just in a suit and trench coat. More normal guy talk. I do want to do some videos, like more comic book ones, about, oh, how powerful is he? Oh, how strong is he? Stuff like that. Because he is a very interesting character and is going to be probably um, very good, because I know that Matt Ryan was talking about possibly making a Hellblazer movie, a lot like the Joker movie. So, turn it back on camera. Oh, oof. Gonna back my camera up a little bit so that you can see the full figure. So, yes, his articulation scheme, we'll get it out of the way. Ball joint at the head, swivel at the waist, but it's not too good because, yeah. Then he does have a joint there, which can go forward that much, back that much, out, not super good. You can kind of pose the trench coat. It It is glued in there, so you do have the possibility of swinging it out to get a little more room, but you don't get much as it is. Then there is a single joint, and then there is a somewhat ball joint type of dealio in the shoes, but it isn't as good as most other ones. Then he, of course, has a swivel. Can go out that much, down that much, hinge, swivel, hinge, swivel-tastic. So yeah, pretty decently articulated for Constantine. And honestly, that face sculpt, yeah, it looks like a mini what's his name? Matt Ryan? Is it Matt Ryan? I can't remember. But he is great. I think he is one of my favorite. He is the best person to play Constantine. Keanu Reeves did it terribly, honestly. And that's again because it wasn't accurate in any way. Constantine is such a cool character, but when you just kind of, oh yeah, here's the name Constantine, let's just make kind of a cool movie, instead. Like, you end up with something terrible. And you don't end up with anything like the source material, and in turn, you don't get a good movie that is rewatched and loved. Anyway, so Constantine's his powers and abilities is he's an exorcist and a great magician in the magical arts and the dark arts. So he has been shown to make he does spells. If you've seen Justice League Dark Apocalypse War, you know what kind of spells he can do. He can do transportation spells. He can do my favorite one where he just kind of shoots a giant beam of light that makes you turn into stone and then crumble away. That's one of my favorites that he's done before. And he is a pretty powerful character. He made a portal for him and a bunch of other people to go to Earth 2 when he was on Earth that was collapsing, which not many people can do. He also became Shazam once, which that was an awesome comic book. And along with it, he got picked to be Dr. Fate by the Dr. Fate helmet. And if you don't know, that is probably the most powerful thing in the DC universe. Some have said that possibly, the most powerful weapon is ultraviolet lantern ring, because it feeds off of your kind of hidden emotions like bloodlust. So Batman wanting to murder Joe Chill sucks power from him and makes the user more stronger, and that is stronger than White Lanterns, which are every Lantern Corps combined, so it is stronger than every Lantern Corps combined. Little fun facts about DC. Now, one thing that I am liking that I didn't really realize is the tie. It is two different parts. There is a little part here that you can see. It's the back part of his tie. Don't know how well that's going to come up on camera. Yeah, you can see the line there in the middle. I thought it was just like, oh, maybe a little thing. No, it's because he is very sloppy. This is from the show Constantine, along with him when he was in Arrow, I believe. He was in Arrow for a little bit. I know he was on Legends of Tomorrow, and I think he still is. Along with, he was in the Crisis on Infinite Earths. I remember that. So this guy comes with chock full of accessories. He comes with, of course, open palm hands. Nice. Then he comes with holding hands for something like a brick or beer or cig. Does not come with a cigarette. Expect it not to. It is technically a children's toy. Comes with a pair of fists, which do come on in the package. Comes with a single hand, which has the lighter in it, which is nice, because he does play with a lighter a lot in the series. And that's how he does draw some of his magic. And then he comes with my favorite hands, the fire hands, which you're probably familiar with. If you've seen just episode 1, which I don't know, I haven't seen all of Constantine. It's free on CW Seed. Go watch it. Go watch it. Stop this video right now. Go watch it. It's good. He has fire hands. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, if you get this guy, be careful with his hands, because they do run on the... it's so scary doing. They do run on the double friction things. I am most likely going to sand one down, so that it's just one. It's a little less secure, but it will not break on me. I had that happen with Adam. I was putting him in, I was pulling it out, and the whole peg is now lodged in him. Yeah, so once you wear them down, I wore this one a little too much. They do get loose, but you can, of course, make it work still. There you go. But it's a lot less scary, you know, and that's what I care about. If you ever need to... that one was scary. If you ever need to, you just take a little bit of super glue, rub it in your fingers, and pinch the joint a little bit. Pinch the peg around his wrist. And that will thicken it up a little bit. But there you go. The best look from the show. Honestly, fantastic. Fan-frickin-tastic. I love this guy so much. And honestly, this guy should just be the person to play Constantine forever. I mean, I can't wait for the new Justice League Dark show, which is coming out next year, I think. Yeah, next year. I'm so excited for that. But yeah, literally, if they don't have him, I don't see the point in making it. Because Constantine is this guy who plays it, I believe it's Matt Ryan, I believe, is Constantine. I think he always will be. He's in all the anime movies as Constantine. He's just the perfect role for him, you know? Like, if Christopher Reeve could play Superman for every Superman movie ever, you'd keep him. I mean, there's a reason why, even in the fourth Superman, Christopher Reeve's still in it, you know? It's a reason. He was Superman. And so, now we have to move on, but we still have him. We still have him. Oh, come on, just, you know, keep him. Yeah, he is the best. He is the coolest one. He is the best portrayal of him, because he is, because Constantine's kind of just a normal guy, who has to deal with all this paranormal stuff. And I like how in the Constantine show you can see him, like, wearing down from him accidentally, hurting someone. But yeah, that's Constantine. What do I give him? I give him an 8 out of 10, honestly. Size comparison, 2 figures from his line. He is smaller than them, but that's expected. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next video. Click one of these links in here to go watch something else of my channel. Hope to see you again tomorrow with another review of Swamp Thing. Goodbye.